Hello, sports fans. This is Fire Night Sports. It is Saturday, January 20th. Quick recap on yesterday's games. We hit the New Jersey Devils yesterday. They ended up winning 4-1. It was an easy game from start to finish on that. As for the Boston Celtics, we were giving up 6.5. They were doing great as of third quarter, and then just didn't close it out. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. So we're going to save that loss, and we're either going to bet on them or bet against them in the midweek next week. Right now, we've got a lot going on. We've got multitude of sports. First things first, Saturday night, Sean Strickland, it went from minus 130. It is now minus 110. I love Strickland on this. I think he's got a lot of motivation to want to beat this guy. I know there's been a lot of trash talk. I'm not worried about trash talk. I'm worried about performance. You don't disrespect a guy in front of his wife and kids like Dupree did a few weeks back at the other UFC match. So I like Strickland a lot. NHL. We've got a lot of stats on NHL games. Two games I like a lot just simply because of the money value that we have. We got Winnipeg, who's 17-2-2 since December. They're at Ottawa. Only 45 cents. Ottawa, again, Winnipeg is one of these teams that scores like 3.7 goals per game. They score a lot. They give up very little. Ottawa is around the 2.4 range for scoring. So if anything, we might even be able to pull a goal and a half off of them. But I think that's a little too much, a little too dubious for that. I would prefer the minus 45 cents. I'd rather give up 45 cents and just go for the win. Also, another road team. Nashville is at Phoenix. Phoenix is a sub 500 team, not doing well at all. Nashville is 10-2-1 their last 13 on the road. They're only minus 30 cents. So here it is with money value. That's the point in day-to-day money line games. Hockey is this way. Baseball will be the same way. I'll show you the same thing when MLB comes around. Day to day, we are looking for value. Obviously, we want teams that are going to win, but do we want to be laying minus 175, minus 200, minus 210? No, we don't want to do that. We're trying to stay at the minus 150 and below. These are always key for money management on our win-losses. All right, and football. I want to reiterate because I gave you Saturday's football games yesterday, but I want to make sure that everybody is up to speed. The first game, we like the under 43.5. That should be Texas at Baltimore. I know a lot of people love Baltimore. That's fine. I like the under 43.5 in this game. I think there's going to be a lot of clock, a lot of manipulation of clock, a lot of clock management, which is going to be very good for the total. Green Bay Niners. There's some stats on Green Bay and Niners, and the last 4 times Green Bay has lost. But the point differential, there's 2 games where the point differential was only 3 points. There was 1 game where it was 10, 1 game where it was 17. So I do, in a small way, like Green Bay plus the 10 points, but that is not what I'm going to hand out. That's not what we're handicapping today. We are handicapping the over 50.5. Niners have one of the best rushing offenses in the league. I believe they're second to Baltimore Ravens. I believe Baltimore has the most rushing yards per game at like 156.5, 155.5, something in that range. It's in the 150s and a half. But the over 50.5. Love's got 21 TDs and 1 interception since like week 11. Purdy is throwing an amazing game. He's been doing well, and except for the game against Baltimore. Against Baltimore, they had to reset. They lost that game. It looked bad for them. They had to reset, and they've been playing phenomenal ever since. If it ends up a rematch with San Francisco and Baltimore, it's going to be an excellent game. I think the results will be different than it was during the regular season. So anyway, 5 total picks and all under NFL in the first game with Baltimore, over in the second NFL game, Strickland for UFC, and let's not forget, most importantly, Winnipeg and Nashville, both on the road. Both should be high. They should really be 55 to 70 cent favorites, and we're at 45 and 30 cents. So both of these games are excellent. Get them in now. Get them in early. Some of these games are starting early, so get them in. Good luck. Divisional weekend. I got more picks coming for you tomorrow. Good luck. Hit that like button.